You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Well, this was an easy one for us. It's Cinco de Mayo.
Yay.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
To everyone who's celebrating.
I love Mexico. I wish we could be celebrating by just going to Mexico.
Just eating tacos.
It's one of my favorite countries. Food's so good. The people are nice. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco means 5. I've put together a game because I love pitting you two against each other. I think it's because you guys always host Can't Beat Gurdeep, and this is my chance to host a game, and I really like it.
Payback.
Yeah, no, but it's fun. These you guys did super well last time. You got all 6 questions. Famous fives. I've got 6 famous fives for you. Who wants to start?
You go first.
Okay.
Steph, you're starting? Okay.
It's because she went first last time and lost.
Okay,
You read my mind.
So these are all different famous fives, okay?
Okay.
This famous 5 is often done in celebration.
What? I don't even know what the question means.
This famous 5 is often done in celebration.
5? High five.
There we go.
Oh, wow. Okay, I was thinking of like people or groups.
Oh,
wow.
it's
That threw
very
me off.
sneaky.
Okay.
Why are you making me think? Don't make me think.
God forbid I make you think. Okay, Pooj, you're up here. This famous 5 formed in the early 2000s and is a staple on the CHFI airwaves.
Was it Backstreet Boys?
Oh.
Backstreet Boys formed in the 90s.
Oh.
Steph for the steal. This famous 5 formed in the early 2000s and is a staple on the CHFI airwaves.
Can you say if they're male or female?
No.
What?
I can't give extra clues. This famous 5. 5.
Oh, can I steal back?
No, she may not.
She said
All right,
sing.
nothing. Okay, you're wrong.
Is it New Kids on the Block?
No, that was earlier.
Early 2000s. Maroon 5.
Oh.
Guys. Come
right,
on.
the word 5 is in the answer.
I'm disappointed
Okay.
in both of you.
Okay.
Here we go, Pooch. Or Steph, back to you, Steph.
Okay.
This 5 is often associated with taking a brief respite or break.
Taking 5?
I'm like, is the answer in the question?
That's right.
She gets that one?
Yep, that's right. Pooch, this one's for you.
Can the answer be in my question?
This famous 5 were from Gary, Indiana, and definitely knew their ABCs.
Oh, the Jackson 5.
Here we go.
Oh.
Poochie guys on the board. We got a 2-1 score. Okay, Steph, back to you.
Okay.
This famous 5 is best known for its smash burgers.
Oh, 5 Guys.
Wow.
Yep, and Pooch, this one is to make the score respectable. 3-1 right now.
No pressure.
This famous building has 5 sides and is known for defense. This famous building has 5 sides and is known for defense.
Is it the Pentagon?
Yes! Oh, that doesn't have a 5 in the answer, though.
It's Pentagon.
I know, but it doesn't have 5 in the answer.
You did very well, guys. 3-2. The only one you missed is Steph's favorite band of all time,
I know,
Maroon
well,
5.
guys, I didn't know it was a
Steph, because you missed Maroon 5, I'm actually going to award the win to Pooja.
No, that's not fair.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
I came across this study that named how many toys kids need to be happy.
All of them.
All of them, you think. And I was shocked. That kids only need 4 toys. 4 toys to be happy.
Can we tell this to kids?
Yeah, right? Because I don't know about you, but even with your nephews when they were growing up, like, wasn't it just like so much stuff? They had so much stuff.
I thought I had a privileged childhood. Man, oh man.
Yeah.
The amount of toys that my nephews had was just unbelievable. They would just go through things, and the joy with each one was so short-lived because you knew something else was coming.
Right.
Even now, they're all teenagers. They have multiple whatever it is, PS5s, Xboxes. Like, they each have their own. I'm like, no.
What? They don't share?
My brother and I, we shared a Nintendo, and we beat each other up together when one of us lost. Like, you don't go play in your room separately.
With your own, yeah. And I feel like, I don't buy my kids toys, but the amount of toys that are bought for them, whether it's Christmas or, Christmas alone, just sitting there waiting for them to be done opening their toys. They're just spoiled. They're spoiled by grandparents. They're spoiled by friends, family. I get it. People want to do nice things for them. But if they only need 4, what is actually happening? And the cool part about the study was they actually did an experiment where they put 16 toys in the room, watched the kids, observed them. Then they took them out, only left 4. Watched them and observed them. And what they saw was fascinating, that when there was 16, they were like overstimulated bees. They were just sort of like buzzing everywhere, couldn't concentrate. When they took them away and it was only the 4 toys, they suddenly noticed that they were concentrating, they were more creative, they were imaginative, they were better behaved. They went back to toys to find different ways to play with them and really take it in and be present.
Doesn't this just make so much sense?
It seems so obvious. So after reading the study, I'm thinking now I have to purge. I have to start to go through their toys, donate a bunch, throw some out, and then hide some so I can bring them out later, like 4 at a time is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and this is great. This is brilliant. Don't you feel there's like a deeper metaphor for life in this as well?
Yes.
Just sure, toys when you're a kid, but when you're an adult, less stuff.
So
Don't get
much
caught up in
stuff.
material things. Have a few things in your life that you really value and you cherish. And life is really simple when you boil it down.
Does 4 coffees count as the 4 things that we need to be happy?
You're choosing coffee for all 4 of your things?
I want to make sure it counts as 1 if I have 4.
Right. I think Paul's on line 1. He's got some questions for you.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
You're not a Star Wars fan. You haven't watched any of them?
No, sorry, I have to make that sound when we talk about Star Wars. My friends tried to make me watch one in high school, would have been like 98 or whatever came out then, and I couldn't get through it, and I was like, guys, this is not for me.
Oh, no. I have watched all of them, but I will tell you, I don't remember much.
I can't even picture you watching. What would compel you to watch them? You're not a Star Wars person either.
My brother-in-law was really into it, so
he made you watch it?
Yeah, I've been watching
all
since
of
I was
He made you watch
really
all
young.
of them?
All of them, yeah. And I don't remember much, but I don't know the fandom the way people would celebrate May the 4th.
Were you under duress at the time? Was it like blink twice if you need help?
It was one of those things like, oh yeah, you want me to drive you somewhere? You're going to watch this movie.
Did he make you dress like Jar Jar Binks or whatever, like when you were watching?
No, that was the worst character.
I don't even know who that is.
The fact that you knew that is impressive.
I know the name. I don't know. I couldn't pick him out of a freak show lineup.
Because you're in front of freak show lineups all the time?
No, I'm just saying hypothetically.
So May the 4th, I got to say, there's this really cool trend right now that's happening with Star Wars themed weddings.
Oh.
And what you're thinking? No, not that. If you actually Google.
I'm not thinking anything.
You're just thinking people dressed up, no?
Right. Okay.
Like
sure.
in costume, whatever. No, if you actually look up brides and their dresses, they are fabulous, like over the top, amazing. And they're not just white dresses. They have, it's not just like Princess Leia type of stuff.
Okay.
They have like gold dresses and red and black and like just so beautiful and right on trend. Like you see the movies in the actual outfits, and it's
the
just
gold
beautiful.
one is supposed to be like C-3PO, like the
Yes.
gold robot.
Okay, so what you're saying is like it's hitting, like it's checking the trend box, but it's also like it's not tacky. Like it
No,
looks
it's
good
fashionable. They're
Yeah.
gorgeous
too.
dresses.
Okay. Well, I applaud that.
Okay,
That's cool.
so I have a scenario for you. Let's say you meet your dream girl, you decide to get married, and she's a huge Star Wars fan and says, I want to have a Star Wars themed wedding. How would you feel about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not just the
What?
dress, like actual characters
Well,
and
yeah,
stuff there.
but you guys, you're missing the lead here. She said, "I meet my dream woman again. If I met my dream woman, I'd get married tomorrow." The thing is, it's hard to find the dream woman. So yeah, listen, it's all about compromise. I'm told. So yes, if they want to start,
What? All your pictures would be Star Wars themed wedding pictures?
Who's the wedding important for? I don't care.
What?
If it's
Okay.
important to her, I would do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
It's one day. It's one day.
Yoda is your efficient.
I don't even know what that means, but yes, sure, why not? That's the one who speaks backwards or
Yes.
cryptically? Sure. Marry her, will you? Like that?
What if she wants you to dress up like Chewbacca?
Done.
What? You know how hot that costume would be?
I don't care.
What if you
It's
have
one
to?
day.
What if you have to perform a lightsaber ritual before you get married?
What does that entail?
Lightsabers.
Oh, like you'd have to like defeat like Darth Vader and Jabba the Hutt and Mace Windu.
So like those are like her exes? And
Yeah,
I gotta defeat them on my
With
way down the aisle?
lightsabers, though. Like, do you even know how to use one?
You just whip it around.
No.
What do you know?
No.
You just
not
kind
how
of
it
like
works.
zoom, zoom.
The Force has to be in you to use it.
With me or in me?
Both.
Well, the way you said it sounds painful.
What if you had to be Darth Vader reciting your vows? You'd have to like put on the voice
I
of
thought
Darth
I was
Vader.
Chewbacca.
I mean,
No.
just giving
Why
you
would you do different?
scenarios.
Listen, guys, I love love.
Even if your
Okay?
bridesmaids were like little Ewoks.
There's not much you can put. It's not much you can say in one day. If I'm with my dream woman, I will endure all of this, just like Luke Skywalker did when he defeated the synth.
I don't even know. Like, what if your first dance was the theme song of Star Wars? You have to dance to that. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun.
and I'd
Really?
be like at an open bar, far, far away.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
We're wondering what the most ever unique wedding was that you attended. This is because we're coming off May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day, and Star Wars weddings are a big thing.
Yeah, they've had a resurgence, if you will, when it comes to the wedding dresses, and this has now become a thing, and it's just really elegant, done really well. You even gone so far to say that if you met your dream girl, you'd be willing to have a Star Wars theme wedding?
You guys pitched me a scenario saying, would you marry your dream girl if she was a big Star Wars fan and wanted to do an over-the-top Star Wars? But absolutely, it's one day. Who cares? You get happiness for the rest of your life with your dream girl just to deal with one Star Wars themed day? Yeah, absolutely.
You're down. Okay, so we want to know what's the most unique wedding that you've attended. Let's go to Diana in Brampton. What's that for you?
Well, it was my wedding.
Oh,
what was it?
I got married at the Toronto Zoo.
oh my goodness.
No way. Was was an orangutan your efficient?
No, but we did get married in the bird sanctuary, so we heard like birds squawking the whole time.
Oh my goodness, that actually sounds beautiful. Why the Toronto Zoo?
Toronto Zoo was something that I just like. I've always loved going to the zoo, like from the time I was little till even now. So it was just, to me, like I wanted to do something different, and the zoo just fit.
And was your partner totally down, or were they a little skeptical?
A little skeptical at first, but on board, obviously, in the end, because that's where we got married.
Does your partner love?
No, we're not together anymore.
Oh,
dear. Oh, dear.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Well, we're not going to blame the zoo for it.
Okay.
That
No,
wasn't
it's
it.
not the zoo's fault at all. I still go to the zoo all the time.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad the love for the zoo has lasted.
Yes, that's true.
Diana, thanks so much for the call.
No problem. Take care.
What's the most unique wedding you've attended? Some great texts coming in as well here. Lee from Lancaster saying, I'm actually a wedding officiant, and I performed a Star Wars themed wedding a few years ago on May the 4th. I dressed up in character as well as the whole wedding party, lightsabers and all. It was very cool.
Oh, that sounds fun. We're getting an anonymous texter. They don't want to be named because they listen to CHFI. I went to a wedding last year that had a Day of the Dead theme. The groom and groomsmen wore these god-awful flat panel pants that look more like Minutemen.
What?
The bride and bridesmaids wore black. That wasn't even the worst. The father had a Beetlejuice suit on. I get the theme, but oh my goodness, was that ugly?
But hey, listen, Anonymous, it was memorable.
That's true.
It was memorable, if nothing else. We'll finish on this one. Rosa texting in saying, I can't believe what I'm hearing Gurdeep say. For one day, he would have a Star Wars wedding. Please, please, please have open invitations or a contest. I would love to attend this wedding. I cannot believe my ears that he would do this. Open invitation can get expensive. I'm down with Star Wars. I'm not down with a massive bill.
You're going to charge them admission?
No, I think, listen, if this a lot of things that have to happen for this to happen. You got to meet your dream woman. She has to be a Star Wars fan. I'll tell you what, we'd post pictures. How's that?
Okay. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to start setting you up with only Star Wars fans.
Well,
just in case they're your dream girl.
It would be the first setup you've ever provided in our 15 years of friendship.
It's because I love love.
Right, allegedly.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
All right, here are 2 stories you need to know.
Okay, so if you're scrolling through your newsfeed, you're going to see all the A-lister celebs who attended the Met Gala and also those who chose to opt out. So Hailey Bieber was there, but notably, Justin Bieber was not in attendance with her because guess where he was?
Watching a Leaf game.
Yes.
Of course, he's a diehard Leafer.
He's a diehard Leaf fan. He also posted about it on Instagram a couple of times. First Monday morning on his Instagram, he posted a picture of like the black maple leaf with like the blue around it saying, new series starts tonight. This is the year ski. is what he wrote.
The Yerski.
It's like hockey talk, I guess. And then after the game, he posted a video to Instagram of him like taking in the game and like
On the couch?
On the couch, just chilling, that whole thing. And, you know, I love that. He was like, no, I'm not going to the Met Gala. This is my team.
Yeah.
I'm staying home. How many people in Toronto can relate to this where they're like, canceling my plans, I'm watching the game?
I canceled on a super fun event last night. Canada's best restaurants. Supposed to go to that. And I said, nope, got to watch the Leaf game.
Yep. If you love your blue and white that much, nothing gets in the way.
Yeah, and I think the people get it. They understand. It's the playoffs. We're not always here in the second round. You got to watch this. And speaking of the Leafs, I'm just putting this out into the universe. William Nylander always needs a pregame mishap.
Oh.
Yeah. So do you remember last week before Game 6 against Ottawa, I told you he almost didn't get to play in the game because they accidentally, there was a clerical error with the game sheet. You have to submit a game sheet with all the players' names, and they put his brother's name, Alex Nylander, who's also in the organization, on the game sheet by accident. Now, they caught the mistake. He ended up playing in the game. Game 6, he scored 2 goals and an assist en route to a win. Remember that?
We won due to his help.
He was massive. So last night, ahead of Game 1 at Scotiabank Arena, Nylander couldn't get into the restricted access dressing room area because he forgot his Maple Leafs key fob.
No.
Just like a regular person, sometimes you forget your keys, your access card for this Rogers building. The players have the same thing. You know when they show the fancy entrances of players in suits coming in looking all cool? He's there at the door. Couldn't find his key fob.
Oh, no.
Probably forgot it at home. So he's there knocking on the door, and it's all caught on camera. He's just there knocking, like slapping the door, waiting for someone to let him in, which someone eventually did.
Oh, my gosh.
And then Willie goes out and scores the first 2 goals of the game and an assist, 3 points. He's now tied for the NHL scoring lead with 12 points. So I don't know. Before tomorrow night's game, Willie, can we keep this going? Can you eat like a gas station burrito 45 minutes before puck drop? Can you misplace your car keys and have to streetcar it in, barely making puck drop? Or maybe you get caught in the revolving door outside Scotiabank Arena for 15 minutes a la Costelletti Appleton and Balky Bar Takamoose in the opening sequence of Perfect Strangers.
Look, do what you got to do. We need the best out of you, and this is the way we're going to get it. We'll do it.
Keep the vibes rolling.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Mom did it again. All this week leading up to Mother's Day, we are looking for the GTA's Queen of Tired. Is that you? We've got Dolly Butler from Bolton. Good morning, Dolly.
Good morning, guys.
You know, you probably never thought that this was something you were going to actually win a prize for.
No, not Mother of the Year for sure.
Well, we want to know. Look, I think all moms are fantastic, but we are tired. We're tired all the time. I want to know, what is your tired mom fail?
Well, I work 2 jobs and then I clean my office on the weekends, and I came home after a long day and my daughter had an art project. So I helped her do it. I took her to the bathroom to wash her hands, and she left some supplies like the paintbrushes in the cup, and she left the glue stick and everything there. So I said, okay, I'll fix it in the morning. Our alarm went off late the next day. I woke up and I ran, brushed my teeth, brushed my hair, put on my deodorant, got in the car. And then on the way to work, I noticed that my arms were sticking to my shirt.
What?
Then I realized I had used the glue stick instead of the deodorant.
No.
Oh, no.
Stop it. You put glue stick on for your underarms instead of deodorant.
Yeah, so I'm like sticking. I'm sitting in the car. I look like a bird flapping. I'm trying to like air it out so it doesn't stay that way and make marks on my shirt. And then I get to work, and everyone's sitting in the boardroom, and the window faces the parking lot. And I'm running in, flapping my arms, and then I realize that my pants are also inside out. I can see the tag on the back of my leggings.
No!
Your pants are inside out, and you're doing the Flappy Bird because you got glue in your armpits.
Yes, I look crazy.
And you probably didn't smell great either because you didn't actually deodorize.
No, but so I'm in the bathroom. I'm washing my armpits, and then they have like the spray, the bathroom spray, and I'm like spraying it on me, just hoping that I can make it through so I can go home at lunch and like fix myself.
Oh,
that is outstanding. At least you can laugh about this now, I hope.
Well, I don't know if I laugh about it, but I know that my coworkers do.
I mean, this is so relatable. Maybe not to that extent or that level, but all of us moms, we have been there where you just, like, you're exhausted and you're not thinking straight.
Well, I go home and I tell my daughter, and all she was upset about was I used her glue stick.
Wow. Wow. Priorities.
Oh, Dolly, thank you so much for sharing. So you know what this means? It means that we can officially crown you as GTA's Queen of Tired.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Being tired is worth celebrating. Yay!
So, Dolly,
awesome.
guess
Thank
what?
you.
Because you were epically tired and put glue underneath your arms and your pants inside out, you are going to enjoy a fantastic and epic spa day at Elmwood Spa. And, of course, the bragging rights of being GTA's Queen of Tired for today.
Oh my God, that's amazing. A spa day? Woohoo!
Yes. Oh, my goodness. And you deserve it. Thank you so much. And happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.